Welcome back. Let's quickly solve this question. I was solving it. I don't know that my camera was not on, that I did not press it to be recording. So I don't know. Let's just explain it. So evaluate the integral using Simpsons rule. The integral from 0 to pi over 2 over 2, the square root of 1 minus 0.5 sine squared theta d theta. So where our n is what 6. So our s is equals to b minus what a over n. So we are going to have our b is what upper limit and a is what lower limit. So pi over 2 minus 0, then all over 6, that's our n. So if you do it well, you're going to get pi over what 12. And pi over 12, if you want to convert it to degrees, is what pi over 12 times what 180 over pi. This cancel this and this will give us what 15 degrees. So that's what I wrote here. So now, because n is 6, we are going to use all the 7 points. So in Simpsons rule, both in trapezoidal rule. So these are all the 6 points. So theta, if you want to get this theta now, it will be 0 times this value. This value we got here. So which is 0 times pi over 12, which is what 0. Now 1 times pi over 12, which is this, and also in the radii form. Then 2 times this pi over 12, which is 2 times pi over 12. 2 here 1, 2 here what 6. So we have what pi over 6, and pi over 6 in radii is what pi over 6 times 180 over pi will give us what 30 degrees. So that's how we got this thing, this. So this one is sine what theta, sine 0 is what 0, sine 15 degrees will give us this. So let's complete the table immediately. So as you can see, all these values here, this is how we got it. Sine, all these things, sine 15 will give you this, sine 30 will give you this, sine this one will give you this. Now to get the value for this one, it will be 0.2588 into 2 places will give you the value for this one. So let's see what it is. So these are the values we have here. So if you multiply it into 2 places, these are the values. So this one will be 0.5 times. I initially wrote 0 here. That's still the same thing. It's just because of 4 decimal places that I want it to be. So 0.5 times this value here will give us all the value we are going to have here. So this one will also be 0.0000. So let's complete it immediately. So these are the values. So this one will now be 1 minus all these values here. You are going to get your answer. So 1 minus all these things. This one will be what? 1 minus 0 is what? 1. Then 1 minus all these things. Let's get the value. So these are the value you are going to get if you do it well. 1 minus all these things, you are going to get this. Then square root of these values now. Let's get it. So these are the values. Square root of all these things. These are the values. So first term is what? 1.00. Then last term is what? 0.7071. Then 4 times the odd numbers. Which are the odd numbers? We have 1. So let's write this one. 0.9831 like this. 4 times odd number. So 1 is an odd number. Which other one? 3. So let's trace the number that 3 is. So 0.8660. Then which other odd number? 5. We have this 0.7304. That's it here. So we are through with this side. So 2 times even number. Which are the even number? Know that 0 is even number, but we are not going to touch it because we have first and what last term. So we are going to leave it. We have touched it before. So no need of beating it again. So 2 times even number. We have 2. Which one is even number? 0.9354. So that is there. So which other one? 4. 0.7. 0.9354. So even number 0.7 7906. So that's it. Which other one? So there's no other even number except this last one, but we are not going to use it. So using the formula, our x6 is equals to, I hope this thing is still recording. Thank God. Our x6 is equals to what? Delta x. Our delta x is what? Which value do we get? Pi over 12, right? So which is also 15 degrees. We are going to have pi, or let's write it 15 all over 15 all over what? 3. Then see the formula here. F of what? X naught plus 4 times f of what? X1. Then plus 2 times f of what? X2 plus 4 times f of what? X what? Xn minus what? 1. Then plus 2 times f of what? Xn minus what? 2 plus what? F of what? X what? N. So I hope you can see it from there. So from this formula is where we are going to just derive this thing divided by this will give us 5. A simple formula which is our first term plus last term. First plus last, then plus, as you can see, 4 is multiplying odd numbers. 4 is multiplying odd numbers if you look carefully. So if you want to get the term here, it will be what? 4 minus 1, which will give you what? 3. So it will be, if you want to get the term here, it will be 5 6 minus what? 2, which will give you what? This one is 3, right? So this one is 5 minus 2, which will give you what? Which will give you 2. No, this one is 4. Okay, 3, yes. So it will be 4 minus 1, which will give you what? 3. So this one will be 6 minus 2, which will give you what? 4. If you still have another one, it will be 4 f of what? 5 still. So it will be xn minus 1. That's why I wrote this xn minus 1. This n means number of what? Terms. So plus 4. As you can see, 4 is multiplying all odd numbers. So 4 times odd numbers plus, as you can see, 2 is multiplying even number. 2 times x sub 2. You see it? 2 is multiplying even number. What do we get here? We got 4. 4 is also even number. So 2 times, we can call it what? Even number or remaining even number. Anyone. Let me refill the milk. So that's it. This is how I generated the formula. So let me clean the board so that we can solve it well. So we are going to do first term plus last term. We keep the answer one side. So let me clean this board here. So which one is our first term? Which is first term plus last term will give us what? 1.0000 plus our last term is what? This one, 0.7071. So there, 4 times even number will give us what? Which are the even numbers? This plus this plus this. Sorry, 4 times odd numbers. Which one are the odd numbers? 0.9831 plus 0.8660 plus 0.7304. So 2 times even numbers will give us, which one are the even numbers? We can see call it remaining even numbers. So 0.9354 plus 0.7906. So you can still call it what? Remaining what? Even numbers. If you still like, you can call it what? Even numbers. But actually, is remaining. So remaining even number. But I like putting it what? 2 times what? Even number. Because if you write it 2 times RE now, it will be like so. So, or you can just decide, anyone can just decide to write it 2 times what r. So you know that r is what's remaining even number anyone. So we are going to have, let's add these things and get our answer. So our S6 is equals to 5 times the summation of all these things. So I've added this one, I got this answer plus, let me add this one, 0.9831 plus 0.8660 plus 0.7304. Then you multiply this by 4, because 4 times odd number. So which will give you 10.318. Then add this one, 0.9354 plus 0.7906. So I'm getting 1.726. So it will be 1.7071 plus 10 point. Add all these values, you get your answer. So this is our answer. I made mistake. I did not multiply this one by 2. So this is the correct distance. So after doing it, you add them, multiply it by 5, you get your answer using Simpsons. So this is the area under the curve. So thank you for watching and may God bless you. Bye bye.